Hello?
Oh, hi, Jacques. It's Samantha.
Yes.
Say, first of all, I'd like to thank you for the job with your lawyer here.
Yes.
I am enjoying it in Amsterdam, and I guess you are too. You've been here for a couple of days yourself, haven't you?
Well, I don't think I'll be in Amsterdam very much. I'll be moving out soon, heading down to Maastricht, probably into the caverns.
I see. I understand. I have befriended Dr. Rashandra's wife, Kelly. So through her, I'm able to get whatever information I think may be useful for you, okay?
All right.
What I found out is that they are staying at the American Hotel in Amsterdam.
Yes.
And they are going to a cafe where Dr. Rashandra and Freddie Van Dyke are going to be making some music. In fact, they'll be going there tonight. They are expecting you there. It's the Ups and Downs Cafe where I know, you go for a beer most nights.
Yes.
So I thought you needed to know that because they're kind of waiting for you to show up. Yeah, tonight about 8 o'clock. Okay?
All right.
Well, that's great. That's all the information I have.
All right.
The money in my mailbox. You have my new address.
Yes, I have that address.
Okay. Appreciate it very much. Great to do business.
All right.
So far. What scenes? Bye-bye.
Bye.
Freddie Van Dyke's attempt to find the monk in the supermarket with the help of Amsterdam detective Tom Pashier proved to be unsuccessful. He still didn't realize that Samantha kept track of all their activities and fed this information to the monk. Presently, he had other things on his mind. He had promised to pick up Dr. Rashandra and his wife Kelly at their hotel and take them to a nightclub in Amsterdam where he played his guitar from time to time. So he jumped in his car that he always parked on the street by the canal and made his way to the American Hotel and caught up with a little news on the car radio.
Veroordeeld tot levenslang. Dit in verband met zijn aandeel in de kaping van een Amerikaans verkeersvliegtuig. De stellen opgezet. De afgelopen jaren zijn honderden.
Dr. Rashandra and Kelly were waiting for Freddie in the lobby of the hotel. They had had a good night's rest and had been relaxing the rest of the day in their suite until Freddie came to pick them up. It was the first visit to Amsterdam for both of them, and needless to say, they were interested in doing some sightseeing. Kelly was eager to have a proper little holiday without having to hear her husband talk about the monk all the time.
We appreciate you doing this.
Okay, Miguel.
Very well.
No, we don't.
You have, Miguel, you've never been in Amsterdam before, I take it?
No.
Okay, and McKelly, how about you?
No, this is the first time. I've heard many interesting things about it.
Yeah.
Like the red light district.
Uh-huh. Are you interested in seeing some of that?
Well, sure.
Yeah. It's a tourist attraction.
The tourist attraction, sure.
Yeah. So you're going to see it. Good. What else are you hoping to do while you're in Holland?
Well,
Finding the monk for sure.
Well,
Because
yeah,
it's
I mean-
been a very big need.
well, yes, it's been, how you say, a pain in the neck. Look for the monk. Hopefully find
Yeah.
the monk.
Because all you talk about is getting the monk. Non-stop. This
Well,
case
yes.
is driving you crazy.
Absolutely great. That's all. The monk, but I know four to
I
five
can do
people.
it, I can do
I
it.
have found people before. After all, I found you, so I must be good at finding people.
Oh, Mickey, look it. It's a windmill.
Oh yes, this is how you say nice the windmill.
We're on the outskirts of Amsterdam right now. As you can tell, lots of trees.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah, residential homes.
Oh, you know what I would like to see? You have told me about some of the different churches that you've been to.
Yeah, that can be arranged.
About some of the different
Okay.
churches.
For sure.
Do you have parks and
Do we have parks
waterfront?
in Amsterdam? Oh, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Okay, here. This is one park.
So, this is one part we're going
Yeah,
through?
it certainly is a pleasure having you both in Amsterdam. I'll be taking you on the odd trip.
No, the
See,
pleasure
Nick?
is ours.
Well, I hope, what my hope is I hope that we find this monk very early so we can have vacation.
Yes.
Go to the beaches.
You can stay as long as you like, that's for sure.
Oh.
My hope is that we'll catch the monk tonight, to be honest. I went to the Ups and Down restaurant, cafe, yesterday and did some checking, did a very brief investigation, and he was not there because I found out he does visit there fairly regularly. He wasn't there. I was told that he may be there tonight.
So can we go there?
That's why we are going there.
Oh, good.
So Mikkel and I will be making a little bit of music there tonight. That's the plan.
So formal.
We're hoping to see the monk there.
But what I wonder, what percentage can you be sure his arrival tonight?
Well, you can.
Well, that is hard to tell. They tell me at the cafe, at the Ups and Downs cafe, that he is probably there tonight. Because he's there most evenings for a short while.
But we don't for sure know what to expect.
But we can go. We have to go and try because
Yeah.
it's the first way we can. But tell me,
Yes.
is the best part of Amsterdam?
The best part of Amsterdam.
Yes.
No,
What would you show? What would you suggest we see?
well, canal boats are fantastic.
Right on the battle.
Oh, I would love to go for a ride on a boat.
And you get to see all the old houses because Amsterdam has more canals than any city in the world. Yeah. it's
Oh,
pretty-
is that one of the canals over there?
Yes. Yeah. Can you see it?
That is beautiful. And this little park is part of waterfront in Amsterdam.
Yes, it certainly is.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
beautiful.
That is nice. And I like the flag, and I like the flower, and I like the construction right there too. I like that.
Just like Canada. Lots of construction.
So after seeing some of the sights, they arrived at the Ups and Downs pub nightclub. Freddie and Dr. Rashandra got their guitars out of the trunk after getting Kelly seated in the restaurant. Both Freddie and Dr. Chandra played some songs and took turns on the guitar when Freddie spotted Dr. Baptiste, who had agreed to meet them at the pub. Dr. Baptiste, Dr. Chandra and Freddie met at the bar. Before they had a chance to order a drink, however, someone tapped them on the shoulder. It turned out to be the lawyer for the monk. The lawyer had a restraining order for all three.
En u bent Freddy van Dijk?
Dat ben ik, ja.
Ik heb een
Dr. Baptiste said nothing, but probably thought to himself, what did I get myself into?
Deze heer spreekt ook Nederlands?
Die spreken helemaal geen Hollands.
Sure. Yeah. And you're Michael Richard?
I am.
Sure, can you do this?
Richard was quite outraged when he was handed this document.
What is this? Pardonnez-moi, but what is this? What is this?
Sure.
What is going on
This
here?
is a restraining order to stay 50 feet away from Amsterdam.
What is this you explain?
This explains to you to stay away from the monk 50 meters, or otherwise you get prosecuted.
We get
Do
prosecuted.
you understand that part? Prosecuted?
Yeah, but surprise. This is a complete surprise. We're not,
Well, whatever, you know, but that's possible. If you don't stay away from the monk, then you will be prosecuted.
Well, I tell you what. Thank you very much. We're going to get our own lawyer.
You're welcome.
Freddie van Dijk, realizing that the monk was clearly trying to put an end to what he must have construed as stalking and harassment, and knew that they needed legal representation themselves. Immediately approached someone he thought had been identified as a lawyer. It turned out that the man was not a lawyer.
Dat is aan mevrouw Annemarie.
Annemarie? Ja.
Zijn kennis van ons? Ja, en dit is ook een kennis. Dat is ook een kennis, ja.
Ik heb gehoord dat u een advocaat bent.
Ah, hij is een visje uitgooien.
Dat heb ik gehoord.
Ja, maar je hebt verkeerd gehoord.
Dat is toch jammer. Ja, dat kan wel. Weet je zeker?
Ja, ik ben zeker. Heel verder vanaf.
Wij hebben een advocaat nodig.
This whole event had put a damper on that night's fun, and at the request of Dr. Chandra and Kelly, Freddie drove them back to their hotel. Dr. Baptiste said that he would take a taxi back to his hotel. Freddie van Dijk was on his way home himself when his cell phone rang. Hey Freddie, it's Samantha.
Oh, hi Samantha. Good to hear from you.
I know you just got here and you're probably just getting yourself all settled, but would you have a little bit of time to see me?
Sure, I can meet you.
Oh, that would be great. You know, we talked about having a cup of coffee, and maybe this is an opportunity to do it.
Tell you what, you take a taxi to the Esso station just on the outskirts of the city, on the highway, going to Zandvoort.
The Esso station? Okay, I'll jump in the taxi and I'll be right out there.
Great, see you there in 10 minutes. Bye-bye.
That call from Samantha had come rather unexpectedly. Freddie was not even sure how Samantha had gotten his number, but that didn't really matter, as he was looking forward to seeing her again. So it was with eager anticipation that he made his way to the Esso station. He could not help but wonder why Samantha had sounded so concerned and apprehensive on the phone. Freddie saw Samantha waiting as he pulled up in his car. His first thought was that she was dressed as if she had gone back to her previous profession in Amsterdam. He got out, and Samantha walked up to him as soon as she recognized him. She clearly didn't wish any public expression of affection, as she didn't even say anything until she got into the car.
are you? I'm just fine, Freddie. It's really good to see you. You know, that was a surprise getting that phone call from you all of a sudden. I had just dropped Dr. Rashand and Kelly off after an evening out, and your call came in just as I was still in the car. So I had some time. I wasn't planning anything this evening, so I was happy to get together with you for a bit. So what's going on? How come this had to be a secret meeting? Well, you know, I'm in a bit of trouble right now, and people I think are watching me, and I don't want anybody to know private.
Yes, of course. Any suggestion? Well, if you have no objection, we could go to my place. Okay, show the way.
Okay, here we go. You're with me.
Come in, Freddie. Hi, Samantha. Please have a seat, and I'll make us a cup of coffee, and I'll be right with you, okay? And I'm going to change, and I'll be back in a second, okay? So make yourself comfortable, please. Thanks very much. Will do. Okay, Freddie, here's the coffee. Coming through. Oh, thanks, Samantha. Samantha changed into something more comfortable after she sat Freddie down. The fact that it was a rather revealing negligee made Freddie wonder what her motives or intentions were. It sure is. I hope your coffee is okay. I guess you know I like my coffee here in Holland, as they call coffee verkeerd. Just as I like my Grand Crème Café en France. France, I should say. You know, there's so much I want to talk to you about. Well, maybe I can help. You know, I'm a private investigator. Yes, I know you're a private investigator, and you can't talk about everything. I'm just a little bit nosy, you know. Oh, Samantha, there's nothing wrong with being nosy. Makes two of us, I guess. Yes. You can't be a private investigator without being nosy. I guess that's something else we have in common. Yes. Now, in the car you started to tell me about being watched. That's what happened in MANOSQUE. I started to feel uncomfortable. As I said, I really thought I was being followed. I told you it was that man with a mustache and little beard and wore glasses, not too tall. Average height, a little bit below average maybe. And that started around the time you and Dr. Rashanda and Dr. Baptiste and the gentleman from Interpol, when you all came back from Marseille, it started around that time. And so I didn't feel that I wanted to stay there. I think I just wanted to go back to Amsterdam. Not that I want to go back to my previous profession. Oh, you mean Madame Christina? Sure. What line of work did you get into? To be honest, it's quite different from what I was doing before. I'm now working for a lawyer. No kidding. Good for you. Yes. Yes. I got a good recommendation from a nurse, from someone that I knew quite well, and he arranged for me to get a secretary job with his lawyer here in Amsterdam. So you're now a paralegal or legal secretary? Yes. So what about your music? Have you kept it up? Because it seems to me you told me you were going to become an accordion player, an accordionist in Amsterdam. Wasn't that your plan? Yes. Yeah, so when I do part-time, I still play the accordion. Maybe we could play together sometime. I play the accordion, you play the guitar.
That sounds like a plan.
I really enjoy going out with you. Right now, I feel we gotta keep it a little bit secret.
No problem, Samantha. I really shouldn't be a PI if I couldn't keep a secret.
It's certainly fun maybe to find out of the way little restaurant.
I know a lot of little places here in Amsterdam, in the city, outside the city,
Sure, that would be lovely.
where we could go where nobody would think of following us.
Well, Freddie, I really hope that we can spend a lot more time together because I would love to get to know you a lot better. Good night, Samantha. It's been a lovely evening. A quick kiss. Till next time. Au revoir.
And on that sweet note, Freddie said goodbye to Samantha and left. He felt a strange kind of ambiguity about Samantha because he liked her, but at the same time wasn't sure about her. But one thing he knew, he wanted to get to know her a lot better.